Welcome to my live. This video focuses on mostly your minimalistic skincare and makeup. First, before anything, ladies, we are going to do the eyes. This is like if you're on a time crunch and you have no time, one brush and an eyeshadow palette is all you need. And primer for your eyes. So, let's get started. First, we prime the lids. And I like using eyeshadow bases because I have oily combo skin and my lids usually crease and get oily, so I like using eyeshadow primers. You can use concealer with a tiny bit of powder on top to lock it in if you don't have an eyeshadow primer or base. That's perfectly fine too. And then I like to go in with my Urban Decay shaped cool toned. And in this look, we are going to be focusing on more of a smoky brown. So what we're going to do is take a mix of these right here and mix them all together and make our own unique transition shade. But before that, we're going to highlight under the brow bone with this lightest glittery shade, only the high point. Highlight high point. Remember that. No drama, no bullies, no gossip, no harassment on this channel. Hi. Hi, whatever your name is, I can't say your name. And I'm not a bro. I'm not a man. I'm not a trans. Get out of here if that's what you think I am. Out now. Bye-bye. Bye. Then I'm going to mix this, the lighter shades, with a little bit of this. To make it a little more impactful in the transition. And layer it under the lightest part of it, and then fuse the two together, as you can see. Very neutral transition. Out! Gentlemen, get out! And then we are going to do our main colors. we're first gonna start with these here. And we're gonna mix this, this, and this. And a little bit of this chocolate too. And go a little on the inner socket of both of my eyes, a little bit under the last color we placed. Then we're gonna rock and diffuse. And blend up into the other ones for a seamless gradient. Excuse me, I only speak English and Spanish. Happy birthday. Now get out of here. Because I want to? And it's none of your business, Tony? Get out of here. Out. Harassment. Bullies. Idiots. Not allowed. I already have a harassment bully in the background. I don't need it from you people. Thank you, Logan. And then from there, we will dip into this one, this one, this one, and this one. As you can see in the palette. And we will start with the edge and lightly flick it out for a winged effect to open my eyes. And we will continue to press and press and press and deepen the color. And then mix it in. Whew. Sorry, the idiot in the background. I live with idiots, I'm sorry. Then I'm gonna take this color down here on a brush, which is gonna be super shimmery. But before I put it on my lid, I will take some NYX glitter glue and put it where I want my shimmer to be. And I will let it sit for a few seconds to get tacky. And then I will press and press on my lid where I want it to be. Then I'm gonna go in with my darks again, and from the side, a little more, because I want that smoky edge. But I also want it natural and seductive. And then continue until I'm happy with it. And then again, and again. Slowly building the intensity until you're happy with your eyes. That's the goal. Minimalistic. With a heaping amount of impact. I'm sorry I was yelling because the person someone I live with thinks it's their God's gift to creation and they were disturbing. So I was yelling to be heard. If that makes any sense. Like basically this person, they think they're God's gift to creation. Like literally. And they're the rudest ever. Not kidding, Julie. But that's all I'm saying about my day. But anyways, I digress. Let's continue. Now on to the face. Now that your eyes are matching, just as smoky. And I'm just gonna warm it up a little on the inner to match the other. Hi, Rachel. Rachie. Sorry if I got your name wrong. It's good to see you again. just out of curiosity, where are you from, Julie? Are you in the USA like me, or are you out of the country? Thank you, Raichi. I appreciate it. And no, it wasn't my parents. Then I'm going to take some of the black colors here. I'm going to mix the two together. And deepen just a little bit inside for a little smoky effect, but more brown. Like a smoky brown, different from the last time I filmed, which was Wednesday. And then I'm going to go back into my browns and warm it up a little bit more. And then a little more pat, pat, pat dimension. See how it's like shimmery brown, not black. Though my favorite is a black smoky eye or a gray smoky eye. Thanks. Now we're going to do my face. We're going to do a minimalistic, easy face. Starting with your toner. We are also going to do a blurring effect. So we're gonna take our Benefit Professional to close our pores out and make them appear smaller. Do not use this unless you have acne-prone skin like I do. It is to blur and make your pores look tiny. And help hide any acne scars, etc. As well as to set your face. If you're the one who likes your pores to look smaller but you don't have that issue, then you don't really need it, but you get the picture. Sunscreen, tinted SPF by Kula, which is a really good vegan brand. Take a little bit. You don't need a lot, it's very concentrated. apply to your face to where you would get burned. It's tinted. It's a moisturizer. It can be like your no makeup foundation. It's very good for your skin. Okay. And a little careful when you have a nose ring like me. A little, because you don't want to get it too messed up. Okay. And then I'm going to take my serum-like foundation, put it on the back of my hand. This is a very lightweight one to mix in with that to give a little more full coverage. This is by Revolution. You can get this off of Amazon. I just couldn't find my palette today, so I'm kind of winging it with the back of my hand as my palette. But yeah, I don't really like doing that because it wastes product, I think, in my opinion. But yeah. Or you can do a little pump to your brush, like so. And lightly buff it in. To give a little more coverage. Where needed. See, I'm not really doing too much on my forehead. I don't really need too much on my forehead. I need the rest of my face more. So that's why I'm doing a little more on the cheeks, etc. If that makes any sense. See? Thanks. Okay. Next, we are going to go in with powder. You guessed it. We're going to take some brightening powder by Fenty. And take some of the oils off of my face. And also set a little bit of the face. I do several layers because I sweat a lot and my skin is very oily. But I do little layers in between. Okay. Now, for my next step, you're going to contour, blush, conceal. You don't need to contour unless you like it or you have like, you see how my nose is uneven? Yeah, that's what contour does. It fixes it. And it used to be very straight before when I started this channel until I got into an accident last year. And that's all I'm going to tell you on that. But yeah, so I digress. I need to contour it to make it look smaller. Okay? Now, for a change, I'm going to use the same brush I used to do blush, especially since I didn't want to look through all my products today, but my brushes today, but whatever. I'm going to use this to contour. And center, define, and snatch my nose, as it did, really quickly. See? Then I'm going to drag this down to give a airbrushed, jaw-like, natural, even. I have a little jaw problem too because I had a night grind when I was younger and I would always grind up this way, so my jaw's a little uneven. Then I'm going to press and tap, barely press and tap, and go upward for a lifted effect. I'm going to take a little more because it's not even, so I'm going to fix that right now. A little bit more of the product and make it the same evenness and blend. Oh, London. Okay, cool. I've been once in early 2000s. And then with the same brush I contoured with, thank you, I'm going to do my blush. So, and this is Cheek Thrills by Morph in Beach Bonfire. I'm going to take a little bit of each, mix the three together a couple of times to get the color that I want. Yeah. Okay, now for a different application method, I'm going to show you this. Take a pointed brush like so, mix your colors on it. Okay. And then go for a more precise application. And there you have a more precise application. But I'm going to take a little bit more just to even it out a little bit more to match the other side. Okay. Take my brush, clean it off. Take this brush, okay. Next, more setting powder. I know it's a lot of powder, but since I'm out of my finishing spray, this is the best I can do. Oh, thank you. Doesn't matter if my nose ring gets dirty, I'll clean it later, but you get the picture. Okay, now that that's all out of the way, we're gonna go in with, you guessed it, concealer. This is one of my favorites, Too Faced. And it's also full coverage. I keep it in rotation. I don't use it every day. I am a morphing type. I do my makeup depending on an event or whatever the case may be, the weather, this, that, so I have different, yeah. Rachie, type BADASS, together, Yankee, YANKEE. If you guys have Instagram and want to connect with me, comment and I'll add you to mine. We're gonna let this sit for a little bit because I like a little full coverage. And we are going to start with the sides of the nose, because they always give me the trouble the most. And so does under the eye. Will someone please kill this idiot who keeps calling me Lainey Pocahontas and keeps popping up and annoying me? Thank you. Okay. I'll look for it later. I'll see. I might be able to. Thank you for taking them out of my sight. They always annoy me when I do videos. Like, mind your own business and stop harassing people, What is this? The world of World War II era or World War III? Where nobody can get along? Like, shut up. If you can't be mature, I don't want to even associate with you, even if you're my own flesh and blood. Not kidding. How's the weather where you are? Because it's really hot over here. I'm not kidding. Morphe or Morph, and One Size have trio. Really good. Highly recommend. So a little fun fact about me, I may be first generation American and have been born and raised in America, but I have a good bit of European in me. So as far as my ancestry. So there's that. And I also have the European temper from them. Haha. So don't piss me off. I'm better as an ally than I am as a rival. Trust me on that one. I'm gonna go back with a little bit more concealer. Yes. Both. More Spanish than I have Italian though. Pretty much. Rachel Sherlock, got it. Picture of Chucky. Easy enough. No, this is basically my day. I film Monday, Wednesdays, Fridays. And then I go to Professional Actor Academy on Tuesdays. So I'm trying to do 2 businesses at one time. Yeah. No Native American. Okay. Interesting. Okay, thank you, thank you. I'm not Native American though. I have no Native American ancestry whatsoever in me. No, I just like feathers and infinity symbols. Then I'm going to take my powder melt spray, which will be my finishing spray. And put that glow, skin likeness, etc. into my face. And then possibly pop a little more and even out this color over here. See how the color's even, sort of? Well, now it's even. No, the meaning of the tattoos on my arm has nothing to do with Native American culture. It is more like a I'm bisexual kind of, it has to do with my sexual orientation. Nothing with being Native American. This one says love is love in Spanish. And this one says it in English. Basically, that's what those mean. It's pride in who I am. Completely. Is what those tattoos mean. Nothing to do with Native American. Sorry. Nothing to do with being Indian. Sorry. Thank you, Rachie, for deleting that message. That homophobic idiot should not be on this channel. Anyways, this is me. This is the finished look. I am done. Smoky, simple, natural, quick, easy look out the door. Rachie, please take this idiot out. The one that says, will you come to India? Thank you. So please pop that stupid Indian off. I am not going to your home in India. I am not going to be your bride. Please pop those people off. Thank you.